have plans for some airplane travel coming up soon. Well, don't be a nuisance to your fellow passengers. So how can you be sure that you're a polite passenger? Well, certified etiquette instructor and owner of It's All About Etiquette, SueAnn Brown is here with some really good tips to help us.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
I know.
It's something we can all learn from.
Exactly. Yes, I just got off a plane, so I was just taking notes as I was,
It's not hard to do.
Yeah,
I'm sure you had a very,
we're going to talk about you.
A very long list.
Yes.
All right, let's start with getting on the plane. Everybody comes on with a lot of hand, held baggage and stuff, right?
So basically, rather than putting it over your shoulder and trying to, go down the aisle, you're going to be hitting people with your bag. So you always want to take your luggage, and if you can, move it forward in front of you so that you can kind of steer it as you're going down the aisles, and you're not hitting people with it.
Right, because as soon as you turn around to put up something, you end up hitting somebody
else.
Okay,
exactly.
All right, let's talk about this right here. This is a nuisance, and you never know. You're not this person, but what do you do about this person right here, this little
child,
one? Yes.
Well, hopefully the parent is going to say, don't, get your feet off the seat of the chair, the person in front of you, but that's not so
always happening, right?
It is.
But what do you do?
Well, you turn around and just say, would you please stop kicking my chair? And if it keeps going, then you'll have to talk to the stewardess or the airline stewardess about that.
Right.
So that's about all you can do.
But parents, don't let your child do that.
Yeah.
How about that?
Exactly.
Okay, this is always something that's really, difficult to deal with. You want to lean back. You're more comfortable that way, and you have a right to do that.
Exactly.
But what is the proper way to do that?
Well, you should, the minute the plane takes off, you have that moment to adjust your seat before the person behind you starts doing things, bringing out their laptops and so forth. So you can slowly go back. Don't flip it back right away because it's going to hit somebody and it's very dangerous. So basically you can do it just a little bit and do it slowly, and you might even look behind you to see if there's somebody, if you can put your seat down. So that's just a nice polite thing to do rather than just throwing it back, and they've got their food everywhere. And
you also recommend doing it as the plane is taking
just
off,
when
because you're already leaning back.
Exactly.
Okay, this can be a problem, especially for anybody, whether or not you're sitting on either side of this person. There's always a seat hogger, and I don't necessarily mean by large people, but there are people who hog seats.
Right, and their knees, they spread their knees out and they're hitting other people's knees. That was one of the big pet peeves on some of these I was looking at, was like, we don't like their knees hitting our knees. And also the armrest. So basically, who has the armrest? Exactly. So basically, it's the person in the middle seat, because you've got an armrest out on the aisle seat and then the window seat. So
if you're in the middle, they're yours.
They're yours.
Okay, but don't hog them.
Don't hog them.
Okay, and then real quickly, I want to talk about technology, because this is happening.
It's huge.
So be nice. A lot of people are looking at their computers, whatever. Let's talk about volume.
Yes. So always dim your screen if you're in a night flight, because it's going to wake up everybody else that's trying to sleep. You always want to make sure that if you're at the window and somebody is watching TV in the middle seat or the aisle seat, you might want to ask, maybe I should pull down my window.
If you're in the seat next to the window, are you in charge of that?
You are in charge of that.
Okay, but you're saying be mindful of your other passengers.
Be kind.
If they're on a laptop, and then other things, real quickly. You said there's a 10-foot rule when it comes to noise.
Cell phones. I know. Cell phones, you should be 10 feet away from the person closest to you before you start talking on your phone, and do not speak on your speaker, because I hear that all the time, and it
seems like
so
a no-brainer.
Yeah, I know. Right?
You'd think. All right. Good tips. Let's hope that everybody follows them.
Exactly. I hope so. That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. All right. She's going to make us behave properly. We have more information about SueAnn on our website, SonoranLiving.com.